So I stopped the thinking, let it rest and I'll flow.
Getting off to a flying start is the goal at the beginning of any group stage. Match day 1 coming up at the European Championship. Which team will come storming out of the traps today? Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And excited to be bringing you match day 1 action at the Euros. It's Germany and they take on Scotland.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek.
Chance for Gundogan. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Here's how Scotland will line up.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And he's through here. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Kai Havertz. And room to roam on the wing. He's in here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And fired over by Kroos. And dealing with the danger. And Kai Havertz. Can he put it away? Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Confident run from Gundogan. Can he do it? Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
He's got space. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Good-looking sequence. Corner given. Who can they pick out? Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. And making headway. He's in behind. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. No-nonsense clearance. Clean challenge. Trying to really get at the opposition here. He fancies it. And fine goalkeeping. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Well, he has the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not quite.
And he deserves a hat-trick here. He's been excellent so far in this game. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And that is going to be a free kick. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Gundogan. Oh, surely! He does have pressure to deal with. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, but you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in, they don't react quickly enough to close the...
And in with a real chance. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper, that's a brilliant stop.
Kroos with the corner. Half-hearted clearance. And quick thinking defensively. Kai Havertz. And he's made headway. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
Germany have possession once more. Well, he successfully got past him. Cross fired over. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Chances on. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And he might be through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, İlkay Gündoğan is a man who can decide any game through his own contributions. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Played into the centre. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
He's managed to lose his marker. Good use of advantage by the referee. Havertz. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Real chance. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Gundogan. And Scotland have it back now. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Surely. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Sloppy in possession from Scotland. Müller. Toni Kroos. Germany couldn't hang on to it. Well, we're into the final half hour. And again, negligence when in possession. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Well, that's common sense refereeing. Chance here. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. And the substitution will occur now. He's driven in the corner. Still could be dangerous. It's one corner after another. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Müller. Nicely timed tackle. Müller, he's in behind. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Oh, what a clearance under pressure! Had to react, and did. Can he put it away? Oh, a good diving save. So the corner played into the box. Growing pressure here, and another corner. And clearing his lines. Florian Wirtz. Firing it towards goal. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Playing it in. Sound piece of defending. What's he going to do here? Müller. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Müller. And offside it is. So a personnel change then. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Thomas Müller might fancy this one. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And failure to keep the ball by Scotland. Might be a chance to break. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Füllkrug. Germany could get in behind the defence. And there's the feed into the box. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. What's he going to do here? Müller. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And the corner's been given. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. And the final whistle, the big story here, Germany have prevailed. Stuart, your analysis.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent.
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment, that's what today is all about. A meeting of two talented sides ready to go at it in front of a capacity crowd, not to mention the eyes of the wider football world. Keep it right here for live coverage on EA TV.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And it should be a big test for both countries. This their second game at the Euros. It's Germany versus Hungary.
Well, it's quite simple. If they play well, take their chances and win the game, they'll be through to the knockout stages. But of course, this is a tough match, and I'm sure they're going to be very nervous going into it.
And continues his run. Will he play it in? He must struggle to get it away properly. Course. Determined defending. Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Jonathan Tah plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's the 11 for Hungary.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them.
Gundogan! What a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages, and with games to spare, Stuart.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what goes on elsewhere. Play well, get the 3 points, and they're through.
So Bosley. Germany doing well to regain possession. And Kai Havertz. And teammates around him. Able to get his body in the way. Well, he could give it away. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. How about the cross? An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, big chance. Can he finish? And danger still. A no-nonsense defensive clearance.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And off the post.
Well, Germany have had a lot of the ball during the last 15 minutes, as you can see. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve.
Can they put it away? Good piece of defending. Kai Havertz had to get that spot on and did. Fantastic challenge. Kevin Chobot. Havertz. Can he do it to take the lead? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Failure to keep the ball on Germany's part. It is a decent looking attack here. And no problems at all for the keeper. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And space for Germany in the wide area. Dangerous ball.
A goal! 1-0! A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen. Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just invited someone to attack it, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And Germany exploiting the space on the flank. Who's going to win this joust? And fine goalkeeping. Playing it in. And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, after a slow start where he was tightly marked, he got better and better.
So underway once more, Germany with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Chance to attack using width. Crossing opportunity. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. And an opportunity here for Germany to extend their lead. In a good position to clear it away. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Flag raised for offside. And the substitution will occur now. Beats. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Delivering it into the box. Well, showing a willingness at least to take it on.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that was the right option. It's way off target as well.
Florian Wirtz. Could be. Clearance needed to be better. But it just petered out. Well, ball back with Germany now. Oh, good-looking run. Surely now.
Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one. Well, here it is again. Havertz goes past his man so easily, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Thomas Müller. Havertz. Germany using width to good effect here. Electing to cross into the centre. And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Cross. Can he make it count? Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Andy. Real chance. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Played over. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Opportunity, nicely blocked. Time for a change then. Delivering it. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. Possession lost by Germany. Just 15 minutes remaining. They look as though they want to make this move count, but really sticking to their task defensively. That's a nice looking ball, and cleared away. A very good tackle. Varga. Well read to ease the pressure. Fulkrug. Oh, fancy footwork. Opportunity. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Under a fair bit of pressure. Opportunity it is. Great movement. What a vital intervention. And all over here, an acceptable outcome from a German point of view. A victory for them. Stuart, there is nothing quite like match day inside a football stadium, especially when there's so much on the line. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And they've done the heavy lifting in the group stage and the games prior to this. I say that because they're already through to the knockout stages. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, even though they're already through to the knockout stages, I think they need to keep the momentum going here. They're playing well. Just keep everything ticking over. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Jonathan Tah plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Now can they make something happen? Well, beating his opponent. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, I must say it's a nice position to be in. First place already guaranteed for the visitors. They can just go out there and enjoy the football. Yeah, they've cruised to top spot, haven't they? Should mean they avoid the tougher teams in the first knockout round. If they weren't... Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Course. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, could be. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
It got away from Xhaka. Promising move from Germany. Oh, great attacking play. That's a nice-looking ball. Touched onto the woodwork. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Rodriguez. And Kai Havertz. The defender doing his job. Amdouni. Akanji has it. Rodriguez. Steffen. So. And a throw-in forthcoming. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And does well to keep it in play. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Gundogan. Good tackle taken away. Germany unable to hang on to the ball. Maximilian Mittelstädt. And options in the centre. Well, a textbook interception. Well, terrific skill. Gibril So. And Germany recovering possession well. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Germany unable to retain possession. On the offensive. Options in the centre. Well, the header was too high, but it was close. And possession lost by Germany. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, he'll be thanking his lucky stars that the referee settled for a verbal warning rather than a booking. Zeki Amdouni. Magnificent defending. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. Can someone get on the end of this?
Well, here's Here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area. And then what a strike. The lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
And they win the throw following that challenge. Havertz. Must take the lead here. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. High pressing and good high pressing. He fancies it. Off the post and back in play.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. That's not a bad ball. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. And Havertz. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And continues his run. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Who can he pick out? Good clearance. Tar. Here's Kroos. Very effective pass. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger.
Well, the stats confirm it. Germany have been the more dominant team over the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Havertz. Unable to keep the ball. Effective press. Gundogan. He's in behind. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Promising looking attack. Very much the run of the mill as saves go. Wirtz. In position. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Really good interception. Joshua Kimmich. And intercepts again. That's useful play. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Jamal Musiala. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Germany with the ball once again. Havertz. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Kai Havertz. And he's made headway. And still danger here. Good piece of defending. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Havertz. Havertz! And saved by the keeper. Over it comes. Clean challenge. He's in here. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. And all over here. An acceptable outcome from a German point of view. A victory for them. Stuart, sum it up for us.
Well, Derek, they would...
There is nothing quite like match day inside a football stadium, especially when there's so much on the line. The build-up has been intense, and now... And a warm welcome to this first knockout round game here at the Euros. My name is Derek Ray. Sitting next to me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's a game that on paper has plenty to offer. It's Germany, and they take on Serbia.
Yeah, we're now at the business end of the tournament, Derek, and both these teams deserve to be here. But which will have that extra bit of quality? It should be a terrific game.
Corner given. Now sending it in. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Oh, great attacking play. And fine goalkeeping. Wow, far too much elevation there. Well, when talking to some of the Germany fans ahead of the tournament, they were a bit concerned because results haven't really been there for the most part in the run-up to the Euros. But on the other hand, a home edition of this tournament, you're expected to get out of the group, and Germany have done that, Stuart.
But this is where the tournament starts.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
He's driven in the corner. Danger still on. Tah? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Not great distribution from the keeper. Kai Havertz. Well, possibilities in the centre. And the danger's still on. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And Germany regaining possession. Gundogan. Determined defending. Kai Havertz. It's with Gundogan. Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Jamal Musiala. Gundogan. And Havertz. Musiala. Gundogan. The supporters want to see him have a go. A glorious chance. Oh, a smart stop. Played over. And a struggle to get it away properly. Very quick thinking there. Vlahovic. Nemanja Radonjic. Not accurate enough from Gundogan. Musiala. Kimmich. Chance to play it in. Well, the danger is still there. And problem solved for now. Dusan Vlahovic. Maksimovic has it. Germany have it back now. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Must take the lead here. It's still alive. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Commitment to passing and attacking. Gundogan. Who can he pick out? Might jump in front. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Havertz. Oh, a fine block. The cut back. Opportunity. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Maximilian Mittelstädt. It needs an accurate cross. Course. Here's Havertz. Can he make it count? And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Florian Wirtz. Well, possession ceded. Musiala. And nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Milinkovic-Savic. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. "30 minutes to go then. Losing possession a bit easily. Havertz. Maximilian Mittelstädt. Gundogan. He has time to play it over. Well, not a great ball played in. Being pressed and pressed high. Dusan Vlahovic. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Possession given away, unfortunately. Not the best challenge, free kick. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And the keeper more than equal to it. Florian Wirtz. And into the last 20 minutes. That's excellent defending following the cross. A very good tackle. He continues his run. And options in the centre. Took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. So a personnel change then. So the corner played into the box. Half-hearted clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Müller! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped a goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Dusan Vlahovic. Well, he's certainly not alone. Now, will the cross work out for them? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. But how is he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Dusan Tadic. Successfully cut out. And it's Müller finding forward gears. And still looking to get the shot off. Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. And time for the change now. Disappointing for Germany to give it away in that fashion. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Is it going to be? Well, they had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Opportunity here. Under pressure, can he do it? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And in the 1v1, Thomas Müller...
And that will be that. And Germany will be moving on here at the European Championship. That special and unbeatable feeling of match day is in the air. Hello, great to be with you, and welcome to this quarter-final match here at the 2024 European Championship. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics boards. A real opening now, and getting across to stop it. And fired over by Kroos. Well, the keeper dealt with the danger. Good high press. Carvajal. Nicely timed tackle. Here's the lineup for Spain. Grimaldo starts with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Fabian plays with Rodri in central midfield. And Morata is the main striker for this match. Making a bit of headway. Now veering in field and reading it absolutely superbly. Here's the starting lineup for Germany.
Derek, this could be a goal here.
It's opened up for him. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Good technique displayed. Gundogan! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. And Spain unable to hold on to the ball. Havertz. He has teammates around him. Oh, big opportunity. And the keeper more than equal to it. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. The clearance wasn't decisive. Gundogan. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, considerable progress made by Gundogan as the... Well, fantastic reflex action. Who can they pick out? Danger still on. Tar. Determined defending. Opportunity here, and still a chance. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Now, who can he play it to? Could be, and a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
Room to roam for Germany on the flank. That's a useful cross. Clears it away. Timely intervention. A foul, but advantage played. No let-up on the pressing front. Gundogan. Real chance. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal.
Wasteful from Spain. Into the advanced position. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. Havertz. Must be! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Wirtz. A bit of running room now on the wing. Crossing into the middle. Attending to his defensive chores. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Rodri. And giving them too much space on the flank. Big chance! It's still alive! Well, they can keep possession now. Fabian. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, a really good run. Fabian. Nicely blocked. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, beating his opponent. And a timely intervention. Can he convert? And able to close down the shot. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So a half an hour remaining. Jamal Musiala. Delivering it into the box. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Here it is now, a substitution. Well, possession lost by Spain. Rodri. A sloppy pass. Grimaldo. Gabi. This is looking threatening. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Could be! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And crossed in there. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Müller, he read the situation defensively and did his job. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. A good and fair challenge. And Simon has it now. And they do like to press whenever they can. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oyarzabal. 10 minutes to go then. Well, it still could be dangerous. Foul there. Free kick awarded. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Grimaldo. Morata. Very quick thinking there. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. Surely! Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Regained possession. Kai Havertz. And that is going to be a free kick. And disappointingly, straight into the wall. And the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And he's in. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Not the best free kick we'll see today. Well off target.
Well, not really what he was looking for there. That's a waste of a good situation.
And the full-time whistle and progress to the semi-finals of the European Championship. Assured for
Good attacking.
Sie ist grenzenlos und sie steht voll auf No-Go. Sie will immer nur Drama und ist nie lange solo. Ihr Beuteschema sind andere Männer.
We're on the cusp of a colossal occasion, a semi-final encounter. Germany against the Netherlands, a rivalry that has been front and centre for both countries going back really to the 1970s, to the days of Beckenbauer, Müller, Cruyff and Neeskens. Here they are about to lock horns in a semi-final at the Euros. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. Stuart, we cannot wait for this one.
Well, I think this should be an absolutely cracker of a game. Germany have been outstanding so far in the tournament with their fans right behind them, but likewise the Netherlands. I think they've played much better than they did when they qualified. They look a good team. This is going to be a good game. Who wins it? I just think it will be Germany here.
Oh, managing to beat him. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Antonio Rüdiger plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And they line up with just the... And he's broken free! A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Kroos with the corner. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, Kai Havertz, a gifted, naturally left-footed player who can dominate any game. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Havertz. It's looking promising. It opens up for Havertz. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here it is again, and having got a touch on it, he'll be a little bit disappointed he didn't keep it out. It was a good effort, though.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Mainers. Musiala. Good move in the making from Germany. And players waiting in the centre. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and what a header it is from Havertz. He just knows how to get on the end of crosses. It's a very good goal.
Well read to win possession back. Havertz. Kai Havertz. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. A lopsided contest, 4-0. On to Weghorst. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, terrific skill. Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. Havertz. Havertz. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And really pressing their opponents. Oh, he looks threatening. Still a chance. And the throw-in for the Netherlands. Mainers. Really good challenge. Jamal Musiala. Will it be? It's a perfect challenge. Veerman. Determined defending. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, just a warning from the referee this time.
And I think the referee has got that absolutely right. It's not a card for me.
Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Well, the execution there rather went awry.
Well, Derek, the less said about that, the better, I think.
Kimmich. And he saw the situation developing. Germany could get in behind the defence. It's a good cross, has to be. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
He's driven in the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
He's missed it.
Well, he's just got underneath it. No wonder he's upset.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in the... Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And space for Germany in the wide area. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Promising sequence. Malin. Genuine chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Florian Wirtz. And the pass not finding its target. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Well, having previously been admonished by the referee, that was always likely to be seen as a bookable offence.
Yeah, he's had the warning. He just couldn't control himself, though, could he?
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not really the ideal clearance. Depay. And a tidy tackle. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, it wasn't much of an advantage in the end, and he's retrospectively awarded the free kick. A danger here as he runs at them. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Toni Kroos. And Havertz. Kroos. The delivery. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Tar. And it's with Mittelstädt. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Still alive. And a time for cool heads. Wasteful there from the Netherlands. He fancies it. Just couldn't get it through. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, still an issue here. And a shot from some way out. Donyell Malen. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. And it might be. Not out of the woods yet. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, opting for the short corner. Van Dijk. He takes aim. Great reflex action from Neuer. And taken short. Pressing like that will help the cause. Well, could be in hot water here. Booked already. And never in any doubt from the keeper. 10 minutes left for play. Mickey van de Ven. Well, he's given us away. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Five minutes to go. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. There to take it away. Germany using width to good effect here. That's a useful cross. Well, nothing untoward happened. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. He's going forward well here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And in with a real chance. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And what a powerful finish from Havertz.
And there it is, the full-time whistle. The host nation have done it. Germany through to the final of the...
Such a dominant...
Why is this one crazy?
Spent the last 6 weeks on radio, moved into my new home quite nicely. Getting talked by goats sound crazy, I can't lie, they got me thinking wisely. Round here gets peak, one day I could look like Huey and next like Riley. Car being clocked by too many man, way better know that I start moving wily. Told bro don't mess with a kid, the way say that I'm cold, I've never been told by a man that a man's not messing with it. Tell me my dreams at the top of the mountain.
Quite simply, it doesn't get any more pressure-packed than this. The decisive game at the Euros with everything on the line. Which country will be crowned champions of Europe? It's going to be fascinating finding out. And so it comes down to this. Welcome to our coverage of the final here at the Euros. My name is Derek Ray, sitting here on the commentary gantry. And with me to provide expert analysis, a complete tactical breakdown, is Stuart Robson. What a match this promises to be. It's Germany up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, I'm really excited by these two teams. There are some top-class players. Oh,
chance maybe. And Kroos in full control as he gets forward. Havertz. And a fine cross. Well, not away properly. Giving it a try. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. He's managed to lose his marker. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Sloppy in possession from Portugal. And Germany exploiting the space on the flank. In by Kimmich. And the problem not completely solved. Still an opportunity. Teammate and support. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and Havertz's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
Danilo Pereira. It's with Guerreiro. One advantage with them. Referee says play on. Portugal finding space on the wing. Bernardo Silva. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
There's the cut back. He's blocked it. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And space to cross it. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. And the referee, the tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Running with the ball confidently. And offside it is. Jamal Musiala. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Crossing possibilities. He can't hold on to it. And trying to head it on the target, but just too high.
Well, had that gone in, it would have been a wonderful headed goal, just over the bar. Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, this is looking promising. Strong hand on that one. A super tackle, and they've won possession. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, very effective play in possession, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Ronaldo. Oh, great attacking play. And a fine stop. Very quick thinking there. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Kimmich. And a chance to whip it in here. Must be. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Fine work from Germany to win back possession. And continues his run. Targets available, cross comes in. And a struggle to get it away properly. Gundogan. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Ronaldo. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back in business, and Portugal's difficulties there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And space to attack. And there's the feed into the box. And up for grabs off the keeper. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Ruben Neves. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, he's admonished him rather than cautioning him.
Well, spot on from the referee. He's made it clear. Another foul and he will get a yellow card.
Well, Portugal with the ball again. Oh, the threat is there. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Toni Kroos. Germany struggling to keep hold of it. Less than convincing defending. Easy save, Neuer. Diaz. Good work from Portugal to win back possession. Moving forward effectively. Credit to them for winning back possession. Rafael Leao. And into the last 30 minutes now. And Portugal showing good wit, but really sticking to their task defensively. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Well, Portugal might be onto something. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Ronaldo. Well, far too much elevation there. And beating the defender. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Kimmich. And over the byline it goes. So goal kick coming up here. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Diaz. Regained possession. Oh, big chance. And there's a quality defender in action. Well, if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And it will be his last act of the day. He's off.
Well, what was he thinking? It's a silly tackle, isn't it?
Germany with the ball once again. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Electing to cross into the centre. Taking care of business defensively here. He's in behind. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Rudiger. It's with Gundogan. Nicely cut out. Good-looking sequence. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Ferreira. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? João Cancelo. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Happy to take on the shot. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And there goes the final whistle. Germany, on home soil, have won the Euros on this dramatic night